Tits, 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 tits. Tits in the house. Tits in the house.
Tits. Do you like that?
I was feeling it, and then it felt off a little. If I'm being honest, we're going to work on our rhythm.
I'm tone deaf. So.
I'm just not a good singer.
I'm the problem. It's me. Hillary, you're a wonderful singer.
I do enjoy it. No one else seems to. My kids don't let me sing. They're like, stop. Stop.
Nobody wants me to talk. People don't want me to talk. They go, please, your voice is annoying. Shut up. So I'll understand where you're coming from.
Well, I don't have sisters, so no one talks to me that way.
Well, I have sisters. I had a mom. I have a husband. Everybody's like,
you said you had a mom? It sounds like your mom died.
No, my mom turned into a child.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is true. Yes, I knew that.
Yes.
All right. Today we're going to be talking about having a vagina. I have a vagina, and this is what it means to me. I feel like I'm writing an essay.
Today we're going to be
talking... What the vagina means to me by Hillary Lowe.
There you go. And we're going to talk about the role of a vagina.
What do you think of when I say you have a vagina? That means what to you?
That means to me, you have a vagina. You're supposed to be the one to take care of everything. The home. You're the heart of the home. You're the one to keep the family together. You're the one to make sure everyone's okay, because that's what you've been told your whole life.
And I feel like there is a responsibility that I took on when I got married, but I definitely felt like I did have the option to not do any of that stuff. Like, you don't have to give in to society's expectations of you. And the older I get, the more I'm like, that looks like fun. Like, the word spinster, you know this word? Like, Bridget Jones was a spinster.
Oh, yeah. But it's like, is that a British word?
It's a British word, and it comes from someone who's like good at something, like so good at something that they don't need to get married and have a family in order to feel love. No.
Well, you don't need to get married and have a family to feel love. I mean, I'm married. Listen, thank God I got married. There must be a God somewhere.
Where would you be? Where would you be without getting married?
Don't know where I would be.
Floating out in the ether. She'd be on Mars. She would be on another planet.
I would be wandering around like, when's the last time I ate?
I've seen you sort of spin out in your ADHD, and I think it's good that you have a type A person tethering you down. And
how many type A people?
2 people. I'm another person that tethers you down and is like, Betsy.
I told Hillary, I have my husband who's type A, and I have you. I have a type, obviously.
I think you need it.
Yeah. But you love to be on it. You love to be organized. You love to parent, and you parent all around you because you are type A, and you love to keep
because I had to parent
together.
myself, because my mom's role of having a vagina was very different than what we're describing. And I think she felt like it was to trap a man and then all your problems would go away. And that didn't work out great for her.
I wish my mom's role, my mom was like, let me enable a man and bring in
That's
more
another
problems.
thing. Yeah, sometimes people feel like a man is such a gift and they can lie, cheat, and steal, and it's okay, baby.
Yeah, let me enable you, keep you here, and then we'll get the kids working and paying the bills.
Oh my God.
But it's true though. I do feel like the role of the vagina is to caretake, and I feel like it's been, obviously everyone talks about this. It's like a common thing that like baby dolls, giving girls baby dolls. Why do boys,
the opening scene of Barbie, remember?
Yes.
Oh, that was so good.
Oh.
Just toss those baby dolls.
Toss those baby. But now you have real baby dolls.
I didn't have baby dolls growing up. I had stuffed animals.
Oh, I had both.
You know who else has stuffed animals
Your
and no
daughter.
baby dolls? Yeah.
Yeah. I know, she's just like you. It's so insane. There must be a DNA. People say that kids are like their moms or their parent because they're around their parent and they learn the ways. I don't think that's true. I think this is a DNA thing. I've never
Yeah,
seen.
she came this way.
Yeah, totally.
I used to say that I blamed my parents for being like neurotic, and it was their like neglect and abuse. And now I've done everything right with my daughter, and I've been so patient with her. And she was drawing one day and then she balled it up and was like, ah! And I was like, oh my God, that's me. I'm not hard on her or critical. That is like in her to feel that perfectionism that I like. It's my parents' shitty DNA. And it is carried on.
It's not Hillary's fault.
It's not my fault.
It's her
is my
parents'
fault. It is my fault. But it wasn't the way that it was nature, not nurture, is my point. And like, I don't know. They say, there's a saying, nature loads the gun. No, genetics loads the gun, nature pulls the trigger. Have you heard that?
No, I've never heard that.
So it's like they come how they come, but the environment can set them off.
Huh, that's interesting. My environment set me off.
Yes.
My environment of like the craziest childhood. But, you know, I mean, I will say that like, I think having kids is probably super fun and super great, but I feel like parents do get a bad rap a lot of times when they give in to their kids. And now that my mom lives with me and acts like a kid, I have literally given up. I'm like, what? If you want shit on a stick to eat for dinner, let me go get that for you.
I thought about you last night because I have all of these ideas about how things should be, and I can be rigid, and I'm learning how to be like, you know what? It's not the end of the world if they don't eat their vegetables or if they have chicken nuggets again, whatever. Like I'm letting things go now that maybe I thought I'd be one way as a parent, and that's just not realistic. I thought of you because I picked Goldie up. My 2-year-old daughter goes to school. They smother them in sunscreen because they're out in the sun. Her hair was so greasy and gross. And so much so that we were in the car and she goes, wet. They had like water play day or whatever. And I'm like, she needs a bath. We came home and she's like, I don't want to take a bath. But she looks homeless. She looks like she has not bathed ever. And I'm like, what would Betsy do? What do you do when the kid needs something and doesn't want to? What would you do?
I don't know. I probably don't have the fight. Like do you know what I would do? I told Hillary I'm going to come watch the kids because you had somewhere to be one night. And I was like, don't expect me to make them go to bed.
She's like, I'll watch your kids, but I am not going to put them to bed. I am going to turn the TV on. I'm going to give them sugar. I was like, quite the sales pitch, Betsy.
Well, I'm not going to do that because I know like it's going to be hard for me if they're like, but I really just want to watch 30 more. I'm going to be like, you know, I do too. So let's just do it. But I'm not a parent. You know, I'm a horrible dog mom. My dogs are overweight. Like one of them's getting an arthritis shot. I'm like, I have to put them on a diet. I feel bad.
That's what I'm saying is sometimes you have to do things that they don't want to do for the greater good. And it's not easy. It's uncomfortable. And sometimes it really sucks.
So what are you saying? The role of a vagina is what?
Sometimes you got to be the bad cop. Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to be a bitch.
See, and this is why women get called bitches, because we have to put the smack down.
Yeah.
And then the dads come home and are like, hey, kiddos, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they wrestle with the dads, play with the dads.
Yeah, and the mom has to be like, get your ass in bed right now.
Yeah, sometimes it be like that.
Yeah, I'm the role of the cool aunt, and Hillary, go bye-bye, and let me take the
No, Betsy's the fun aunt that brings glitter over, and it's like, oh, you can clean it up. I'm like, the glitter will never leave this house. It is here forever.
And why would you want it to? Glitter makes everything better.
Oh my God. It looks like a stripper lives here.
Oh yeah, no, I love glitter. I will never know if my husband goes to a strip club because I used to wear body glitter.
I believe it. I think you kept body glitter in production.
Probably. I still buy it all the time. All my sunscreen has glitter. It's beautiful. For me, this is a role of a vagina. Waking up every day, putting a little bit of bling on.
I feel like you love being a woman.
I love being a woman. That's why I always say if I wasn't a woman, I know that I would make myself a woman. I do not care. Even though I have a voice of a man, I have the heart of a woman.
What does it mean to have the heart of a woman? I think I have the heart of a cop. I don't know. I'm like, get in bed. Take a bath.
Don't make me tase
Or I'll
you.
put you in jail.
Hillary has the heart of a cop. Excuse me, you 2-year-old. Can you step out of the bathtub?
I just feel like Blue Lives Matter, you guys. That's what I'm trying to say.
I feel like Hillary's life matters, and if she feels like the cop of the house, then...
No, I feel like Rodney Dangerfield. I'm like, I can't get no respect.
I don't know. I don't know who I feel like. I feel like Taylor Swift lately. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I feel like I am the problem.
Sometimes.
Yes. Like, even though I don't have kids, my role as a vagina, my deep feeling and need to care for things is so deep that, like, I take all these animals. Hillary... Not only Hillary, but everyone.
I'm wearing a cat shirt for Betsy today because she has brought so many cats into my life. And it's a miracle that we can even do this podcast because half the time I call Betsy, she's like, I'm at Marshall's getting these traps for the cats because I found another cat and I have to trap it and I put it in my house, but it has a liver problem because it's not drinking enough water and it hasn't eaten in 2 days. And so I'm like, did you sleep last night? No, because the cat was crying all night.
Yeah, I have the Ring cameras on the cats and I'm like, the cat. Should I be a parent? My kid would be sleeping with me till it was 27 and I would be like, are you breathing? Are you breathing?
I think you could be a parent if that's something you really, really, really wanted. But your life right now, I don't even think you should have a cat.
Yeah, no, I should have a cat. I mean, my cats. I love my cat, but I don't have. Yeah, one of my dogs. You know, I mean, I have a lot of problems with my dogs. I have old dogs, but should I think I should probably stick to the animals I have right now and wait.
I think you could lose one or two.
Should I just go like hike in the mountain and lose it?
No, just leave a door open.
Yeah, right.
That cat wants out. That cat wants out.
That happened. That cat escaped.
I know.
Mm-hmm. He's back though. He kept me up till 1 a.m. He's back. Listen, this is the role, is the care, the nurture. This is what a vagina does. I feel like we were born to...
I just want to say no one's making you rescue animals.
No one's making me do that.
You have humans that you have to take care of.
Yes, my mother.
And your husband, and your sisters, and yourself.
Well, my mom's the
and
only
Josie.
human. Now I get when the parent is like, I'm done. Go jump off the swing set, and if you die, I'm so sorry. My friend said that. She's like, I remember when I had my first kid. And I was like, oh my God, she's on top of the table. And then I had my second kid, and I was like, she'll live.
You want them to get hurt just enough to learn their lesson, but not so badly that you have to go to the hospital, because that's going to be expensive.
Yeah. Makes sense. And guess what my mom had this morning, my child? McDonald's.
Well, this is how we roll now. Just give them what they want.
Give them what they want. Guess what I had? Just a piece of toast.
Well,
there you go. I mean, I don't take care of myself. I take care of everyone else, but it's all good.
At least you ate something.
At least I ate something.
That's progress.
Sometimes I do not eat during the day.
That's not good.
It's not because I'm trying to be skinny. It's because we're busy with this podcast for you guys. That's the
Betsy's malnourished because of a podcast.
I'm malnourished because of a podcast. So please like and subscribe.
Please.
Comment and listen.
For just $1 a day, you could
save a
Betsy.
housewife.
Should we start a Patreon? Do we need to be collecting money?
We need someone to save us.
Oh my gosh.
All the roles of the vaginas come in and take care of us.
Back to the role of vagina. You have another person, you take care of your husband. Do you feel like you have an obligation to have sex?
No. Do you?
Yes.
You do? I don't know if it's an obligation.
Not. Hold on.
Okay,
rewind.
yeah.
I don't want to say it's an obligation. I say I feel like there's an expectation. How about that? That there's an expectation of sort of what like is normal, like how many times a week and how many. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not asking you if you like sex or not.
Yeah, I'm going to correct you because I know that's...
We all love sex. We like sex. We like...
Well, after 10 minutes after we get in, it's happening, we start to like it.
We like it in the beginning, and then we're like, all right, hurry up now. We got shows to watch.
It's like, the beginning, it's like, okay, I'm just going to do it. And then the middle, it's like, oh, this is good. And then it's like, can you go? Wrap it up. Let's take it too long. No. It's like the thing where it's like, it's the thing, it's not an expectation, it's not an obligation, it's what's the other word? It's like the thing that you need to keep going. You know that wheel needs to keep turning in your own life and your own marriage to keep it going. You know that you can't lose that and you don't want to lose that.
All I can think of is lubrication, and I know that's not the word.
It's lubrication.
It needs that too.
It's lubrication.
Lubrication? No, sex needs lube.
Sex needs looby-doob.
Especially
looby-dooby-doo-boob.
if you want it to be good.
Yeah. You need
to keep that...
The engine...
Both physically and metaphorically, I do think like the lubrication... sex helps a marriage.
Okay, this is what you're trying to say. Let me see if I can fix it.
Betsy's gonna uncancel me. Go.
Because I have a lot of people who say to me, I'm done. I don't even care. I never want to have sex again. And they've left their husbands and they don't want to work on it, whatever. Which is I'm not, everybody knows this. But when if you want to keep your marriage going, there's like a nurturing thing that you do want to keep that alive because if that goes, the marriage is gone, right?
I think people have all kinds of marriages.
All kinds.
But that would be a sexless marriage.
That would be a sexless marriage. But no. People are leaving today. They're not having a sexless marriage. When the sex is gone, a lot of times they're gone. It's a new age. I don't want to let that go in my own marriage because I don't want to let my husband go for somebody else to go get him. Sorry. So I'm like, let's make this happen. Let's do this shit. Because why do I want someone else to enjoy the good moments of him? I'm going to be jealous.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You have that jealous streak.
I have that jealous streak. Not like, let's say, okay. You and my husband are the same exact person to me. It cracks me up. Hilarious, quick-witted, just sharp with jokes, the funniest people, right? And totally type A. You guys would get along you do. You do get along. That doesn't bother me. I don't care. We hang out all day.
I'm not going to fuck your husband.
No shit. You have your own to deal with. I'm not worried about that. I'm just saying, let's just say you weren't married. You were a friend that I trust. I do not feel that way. Let's say you were completely single. It's not I'm not jealous like that. It's if there was an idea of that my husband was looking at someone or thinking of someone in a different way.
As a wife or as a partner.
Yes. And then I'm like, wait a minute. She's going to go on vacation with him now, but we drink champagne on vacation. That's my thing with my husband. You bitch, you can't. It's like that.
It's so interesting because I never have those thoughts. I know
Yeah.
you do all the time.
Yeah. But you know, it's probably environmental.
For sure.
It's environmental because I've seen that. But then also my stepdad was an alcoholic who didn't even drive, so he never left the house.
But your stepdad came into your life when you were how old?
like 13.
I think the formative years, the damage had been done.
The damage was done. A little life.
And now Steve has to pay.
Now Steve is gonna pay every day. I'm coming for you. No. But it is true, you know. So I fuck my husband on the regular. I'm happy to do it because I'm not gonna let anybody else.
I was also thinking about you because with all the chaos that's going on in your life, I don't know, like you guys haven't even been together, and it makes me wonder if spending time apart is good for a marriage at a certain point, because I know like my dad and stepmom spend time apart.
Yeah. You know, that is an interesting question. Steve's always traveled a lot for work, but we spent so much time together during the pandemic.
Oh God, yeah. You're making
I wasn't dying,
Betsy's
though.
making up for lost time by not seeing her husband.
That's true. But I wasn't really dying. We were having so much fun. We were like, let's do this tonight. Watching shows, like laughing. Just like I was like playing music and dancing with the dogs around the house. It wasn't actually killing me. And plus I could keep an eye. No, I'm just joking.
I knew where he was.
Steve doing in that bedroom.
Oh my God.
But I mean, I'm just saying, like, it wasn't, but yes, but tensions are hot when you're together. Now, when we spend a lot of time apart and we get together, Steve's not used to my habits. And he's like, you're leaving your clothes all, look at this, look at this. Oh my God, you got 20 pair of shoes out. Look at this mess, you left everything. I'm like, shut up. So it makes it harder to be apart, I feel like.
It is so, people want to be married and they sort of idealize it, and then you don't think about stuff like this. Nick does something similar, like I'll notice he'll comment, why did you do that? Why is that? And it's like, oh my God, I have thoughts going on in my brain. I have things to do today. I did not plan to be interrupted to answer 20 questions about, I call him detective. Another case closed, like,
oh.
the questions. I feel like no one prepares you for the questions.
No. What did you do all day? I love that question.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
When you buy things, where are you going, and what's that for?
Would you get that? Where were you? Why did you go to Target? Why do you need to go to Target? Do you want to wipe your ass? Do you want to wipe your ass tomorrow? I need to go to Target.
I need to go to Target to feel alive. Okay?
I need to go to Target just to shop for clothes. Sometimes, a lot of times, I just really love to get clothes at Target.
You love a deal. Me too.
It's just cheap, and it's like I can just walk through and blindly pick one of everything up.
Listen, live your dream.
I love the ding. That's the role of a vagina.
That is the role of a vagina. Oh my God, we're going to get canceled. This is what's going to do us in. As a vagina, I like to go shopping and I like to suck dick.
And as a vagina, I like to wear glitter and I like to get fucked. No. Why?
Hashtag feminism.
Hashtag, but also pay my bills.
Hashtag so blessed.
Hashtag amen.
Hashtag anal, because we want this to go trending.
Hashtag please just stick to the vagina on me.
Hashtag butt sex. 'Cause that's for some people. I mean, Betsy, this has been the tits.
It has always been the tits, and it always will be the tits with you, Hillary.
I think that's it for us this week on another fantastic episode of Tits of the House.
We hope you enjoyed us. ranting and raving.
Being lunatics. We love you. If you enjoy this episode, please like and subscribe. We need the validation to keep going because honestly, it's a lot of work. We do this for you.
Yeah, the validation and the motivation.
Is anyone out there? Is anyone listening? Drop a comment.
Listen! Tits out.
Tits out.